Hello, my beautiful soul tribe. Welcome back if you're returning. Welcome if you're new here. Tonight is a Tribes Vibe live. We'll tap into the collective energy, see what we're getting up to. Hello, Jean. Welcome back. How are you? Happy Hump Day, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I'm just trying to see. I thought I just had a deck in my hands that I wanted to use. Or like right at my fingertips, and now I don't know. Sure, let's use this one. Hi, Big 1111. Come on in, come on in. I am doing well. I am doing well. I'm a little anxious and a little stressed out, but I think just about all of us are. It's ingrained in our human experience right now. But the great part is just, recentering, knowing how to recenter and regain balance. And hi, Bobber. Hi, Free the People. Hello, hello, hello. So let's see what the collective vibe is. I just used this deck for the first time in a personal reading. I might need the book for it. We might peek at the book, we might not. It does have some information on the cards. It gave a really beautiful message, and I just thought I would share the deck with you guys tonight. Let me pull out the book. Onwards and upwards, collective. That's the energy lately. Tackling the fears. It's okay to do it scared. That's what I just heard. It's okay to do it scared. Just do it. The masks we wear: self-expression, protection, authentic self. Self-expression, protection, authentic self. Ooh, a 33. I love that. How we work with the universe, how we manifest, right? How we, I love the self-expression. The dream of co-creation is on the bottom. This is beautiful. That collective energy. Again, this blue, all this throat chakra energy. It's interesting because the reading that I just gave was completely root chakra. So I love seeing all this blue come out. The dream of co-creation. Manifestation, divine partnership, frequency alignment. Woohoo, let's get some alignment in here. So by being our true selves, we're just pulling in the right people. Right? And we have the wisdom and knowledge for alignment. Being able to reground, center, bring ourselves back to where we need to be productive. And flow state on the bottom here. Flow state, trusting in the adventure, the river dance to the sea. Yeah, you guys, I love this. In the flow state, right where we need to be. I love this. The two colors, the blue and the green, coming together here, and how we work together, how we show up in each other's lives, in our own lives. What energy you're willing to get up and show up in, Rise to the occasion. Yeah, what energy are you willing to show up in? It's like a rebirth. Look at this phoenix up here. Hi, Hillary. Hello, Chopper. Welcome in, guys. capabilities, strength, authenticity. So that was authenticity twice, right? So there really is this really huge pull on just allowing yourself to become. I think it was Lottie from Tears and Wheat the other day who said something about allowing yourself to be the becoming. I think that's what she said in a comment. I love that vibe. I'll take it. I'll take it all day. Take it all day. Let's look at the Beyond Lumeria deck. This has got some beautiful art too. So I really just see the collective stepping into a state of flow. Just allowing what was to be and what's meant to come, you know? Please. Just allow what was to be, what's meant to come, right? Flow, Mount Shasta. Alignment. Aligning with the universe, aligning with the energy of it. I don't know if you're into ley lines, if anybody's into ley lines, if anybody's been, I'm always called to Mount Shasta. Whenever I see this, I think of my good friend. And she's on the other side now, and it's like that kind of energy of drawing in those light codes, drawing in that energy, allowing the strength of the people you've aligned with, the lives that you've touched, the lives that have touched you, allowing that, oh, I love this starseed elemental on the bottom, allowing that to take root, to birth, to become. So stepping into the new you, stepping into that confidence of self, that authenticity. I love that authenticity that keeps coming through. And that throat chakra, speaking up, advocating for self. But it's like advocating, what I'm getting is it's a real positive energy. It's advocating for what you want, right? It's not complaining about what you don't want. It's advocating for what you want is what's coming through. It's like authentically, what do you want? What do you need? What brings you growth? What brings you serenity? What brings you peace? Are you advocating for those things, or are you just complaining about the things that aren't feeling aligned? And in advocating, are you advocating energetically? You know? Ancient future, our ancient future. Yeah, it's like changing the Earth Star chakra. So we had that vibe with these guys here. This Earth Star chakra energy. I don't know if you guys see that. Initiation, you know, becoming, because that's the healing, the genetic healing, the evolution of your DNA. The only way that happens is if we're active participants in it. An active participant in learning, an active participant in the growth, an active participant in the communication and the direction, an active participant in your advocacy for yourself, for others in similar situations. You know, that's how you find your people, through that authentic voice. The starseed energy is so cute. It's like we've all come here to have this experience together, this co-creation, and to make it something bigger and better than ourselves, something grander, something more inclusive, something all-encompassing. And we do that by allowing our authentic selves to create, to build, to grow, to learn, to make mistakes, to discuss them. Thank you, Monster Matthew. I appreciate it. Oh, that's a great idea. Let's turn to Jesus. Let's turn to Jesus. Definitely. I always love when somebody suggests it. It's a great time. Let's do it. Let's do it, light workers, light beings, beings of love. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how we're sowing seeds of kindness, advocating, loving each other, being love where we are. It's such a great deck, Big 1111. Ooh, almost. Let's see, what do we have? Blessed are they that hear the word of God and keep it, and keep it. Blessed are the ones that stand in their authentic truth. They hear the word of God and they keep it. They understand it, they know it, they spread it, they love it. Hi, Kate. Yes. Embrace happiness for real. If you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, you shall say unto the mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove. You removed Matthew, and I'm sorry, Big 1111, but that's really funny that it should be a card about removal and a Matthew. I'm just saying, that was really cute. Thank you, Spirit. Look at this star energy coming through, though, on the bottom of the deck, guys. Unto you is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of God. That's exactly right. Right? We have this star seed energy, this allowing in of these light codes, this unlocking of your authenticity, right? This rebirthing of self, this bringing things down into fruition, into this flow state and trusting it. I love it. It's beautiful. I really dig these starseed vibes that keep coming through. I don't know if you're like, if that resonates with anybody in particular. There's a lot of trusting in the divine with this, but it's like trusting in your words, trusting that they're making a difference in something and that you're trying to build. But there's so much co-creation energy. A lot of times we have, what is it about yourself? What are you, what are you looking at internally? And this one is really more about how you are connecting with others, like how you are touching others, how you are letting people in. How are you being vulnerable? Like, what areas are you allowing yourself to be vulnerable so that co-creation can happen? Thank you, Ghost. That's a lovely message. Thank you so much. Light workers. My light workers. This is all for my light workers. That's what this reading is. This is definitely a light workers. Connecting. Aligning. Working together. using authentic voices to find each other, right? Advocating for what we want and not being hypercritical. Focusing on those values, getting grounded in our values, right? The intent, the purpose, the why behind. Oh, I love you guys. Thank you for asking questions, but this one is a collective reading. If you come back on Sundays, I'll have a list for personals. So if you like and subscribe and hit the little notification bell, I am here on Sundays and I do personals for an extremely long time on Sundays. So let's see. Get rest and rehabilitation. We have the Chariot coming up in reverse. Now is not the time to make a move. Now is the time to rest. It's a state of being is what I'm hearing. This alignment and this trusting, this space of peace. It's a space of being. It's not a space of doing. He's not doing anything. It's a space of being. The co-creation doesn't have to be a doing. It's just a space of being. A holding space. Holding space for others who are being. Thank you, Jean. Have a good night. Giving each other the space and room to grow. Yeah. No regrets, right? We're just embracing the gifts, the lessons. Right now is a huge time for resting, like getting ready for, it's like I've got that whole like planting season down. It's like planning the garden, just envisioning it, sitting in the energy of it, right? Being ready to till, being ready to turn, being ready to grow, being ready to plant. Ooh, I love it. I'm ready to plant. I'm ready to plant. So we have yeah, I'm ready to plant. It is. It's that planning stage, that getting ready to grow. Oh, look, and right on the bottom there. Well, it was on top, but it was the next card down. Was the Ace of Pentacles. Getting ready to root these things, getting ready to grow these things, getting ready to create. And it's like, it's, okay, thank you, Spirit. It's not like a getting ready to create in so much as like in the state of being is where the creation happens. And the state of being is where the inspiration happens, right? Is where the seed happens, where the hope happens. It comes and it happens in the spaces in between the doing. The times that we create space in between the doing is the co-creation. That, you know, the looking for the peace, the calmness. That doesn't come from running around and making a list and checking everything off. That comes from sitting down and reflecting and allowing the day to be what it was. And allowing tomorrow to come and bring what it will. Yeah, allowing tomorrow to come and bring what it will. A Six of Swords, calmness, peace. Moving towards calmer waters. Learning how to do that. Learning how to give people the space to do that too. To find their calmness, to find their peace. Oh yeah, the strength. It's in reverse. If you guys are really struggling this week, really stressed out about something, having a hard time with it, get the rest. This rejuvenation, this rest is going to move you away from this, I don't want to say trigger. I don't want to say weakness either. I can't think of a good word for it. Just tired. It's tired. Seeing these two cards together, or these three, it's like, it's just tiredness. It's just a desire for peace. That comes in the spaces in between. Yeah, enjoy those spaces in between, guys. This is that authentic, okay, King of Swords. This is that authentic voice that's speaking, advocating for self, advocating for others, right? But it's stable, it's honest, it's integrity. Using your words wisely. Don't fight when you're tired. That's just coming out right now. Don't fight when you're tired, guys. Right? Give yourself a chance to rest and recuperate. Oh, you know. Yeah, don't get into a fight if you guys are tired, because you're gonna say stuff that later on you're not gonna feel so good about. Things you're gonna regret. So if you're tired right now and you're struggling and you don't really feel like your authentic self, it's like find calmness in that space in between. Find that calmness and just allow yourself to be in it. Take the rest, take the time. My ear just started ringing. Take the rest, take the time to formulate the words, the feelings, like what needs to be said for that. Advocating for what you want, and I'm not talking about what you don't need, what you don't want. Advocating for what you know brings that peace in. And it doesn't have to be an advocation for somebody to do more. It's like an advocation to do less. It's an advocation to, it's an invitation. I'm hearing it's also an invitation to do less. An invitation to allow healing to occur in those spaces in between. Even healing needs to be given space. It's not something that can be shoved or forced or rushed, or it's not in the doing. The healing, I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can do that promotes healing, but the healing is just an entity of its own. You know, the healing happens in those quiet moments when you actually, where you would have been triggered once, you might not be now, is what I'm hearing. Like there's something that this is going to resonate with a lot of people, but it's something that it's been triggering you for a long time and you're working on it. And it's like something that whenever you rested, you felt like you had to get up and do something to keep your mind off of it. And it's like allowing that rest and allowing that being is what's actually going to allow the healing into that part of self, to help you hone in on what it is you're advocating for that peace and that well-being. Oh, I love that, guys. That's beautiful. Love to allow space for healing. High Priestess and a Nine of Swords. You guys, yeah, coming down out of your head, allowing for that peace to happen. Finding that one bit, you know, instead of complaining about all those things that are not wanted. It's finding that one shine of light, that little piece of hope, that little spark of inspiration, and being open to it, allowing it to come in, allowing it to enlighten you, allowing it to soak in and marinate your soul, I'm hearing. That's cute. I need my soul marinating. I don't know about you guys. Yes, please marinate my soul, spirit, while I'm at rest. I should put that as an affirmation next to my bed. Please marinate my soul while I'm at rest. Thank you. I love that, Cynthia. I love the star card, especially in this deck. She's super cute. I'm going to get a few affirmations, guys. Oh, I didn't grab... I have my deck switched up. Hold on. I thought I was getting affirmations, but my 7 deck came out, which means my affirmation cards must be in my 7's Oracle deck. Uncharted Sea. I'm still getting the 6 of Swords energy coming in here. This moving towards a calmness. Headed towards calmer waters. Here we go. Here's the affirmations. That's funny. I just use these in a personal. I must have done it then. Appreciation on the bottom. So if you, let's see, appreciation. Dissolve all blocks to the presence of my super attractor power. I like that. Yes, appreciation. Maybe in that space on the in-between. Maybe this white bird has a connection to appreciation, finding those silver linings, finding those little things you can appreciate that help bring in this calming, this relaxing. I love this hope for the future stuff. This, like, I know what I value. I know how to advocate for self when it comes to talking to others. And it's like now I'm learning how to enjoy that space that being able to do that is creating in my life. Like, I've learned all these healthy boundaries, and now I'm starting to reap the benefits of having them. Yes, please. I can do less and attract more. Thank you. I'll keep it because that's very... Oh, what is more star energy? Believe in spiritual guidance gives me certainty and the freedom to keep dreaming even when I can't yet see the results. Yeah. So this is that in-between energy that I'm getting, that the space in between where you're just being. You haven't acted. You're not acting on the next thing. You're not checking things off a list. You're actually giving yourself the moment to sit down. It's like, I know I have this next thing to do. I know that I have certain results that I want it to accomplish in doing them, right? But you still have to give yourself that space in between to have the upgrades, that genetic code upgrades that... Yes, I love that. Reaffirming gratitude for sure, Hillary. What is this? My super attractor power comes from how I feel. My faith and love and the joy I put out. Yeah. You don't get to do that if you're keeping yourself in a space of, feeling anxious or ungrounded or unsupported. So it's like, look at those things that, like, I have to work on this too, guys. Let me just say that right now. I'm working on this too. I am human too. And a lot of times I do say to people and the universe that I feel unsupported. And I'm trying to flip that script on the universe. I'm trying to tell the universe that I'm grateful for those areas where I really am supported, where the things that I enjoy really are coming in and leaning into that and having faith that the universe is bringing more of that my way, right? Don't get caught up. Don't get caught up. I love the space in between. Like, I think that's the thing is like I'm learning to love that space in between. I didn't love it. Once upon a time, I felt like I had to fill it. Do you know? And I'm getting that vibe. It's like learning how to love that space. It's like first you have to learn how to allow it, and then you have to learn how to love it. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. My greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force. They come through freedom. I love we're getting like the whole chakra vibe going on here now. Move through them. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys, come on. Get out. This is so cool. I love when this happens. In stillness, I receive. It's that space in between. It's that doing less and bringing in more. Allowing yourself to just be in those moments. I had a lot today about, healing. Like I had a lot come through in my personal life about healing, like being vulnerable with people, like letting people in. And it's funny because I obviously don't have a problem with it. I sit here and I talk to you guys all the time. But it's like in certain situations, I just about shut down or have panic attacks. And it's like there's something there to be healed. Like learning how to see that and then learning how to sit with it and explore it. And I feel like that's what this energy is about. It's like that time in between. And it's not just like focusing on the bad stuff about it, but it's like focusing on what I can do to the next time I'm in an experience where that feeling comes over me. What is it that I need to do to like call back that peace from the space in between, you know? Like, I don't know how to explain that any better, guys. I wish I could. I'm a little tired today. Thank you, guys. This was a lot of fun. Hi, Salma. Welcome in, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you for hanging out to hear all about the tribe vibes. Just remember, if you're feeling lost or lonely, we're always here as a collective. I'm good, Selma. Thank you for asking. Oh, I'm so glad it resonated, Cynthia. It resonated for me too. So I love when the collective vibe actually resonates collectively. I have a lot of fun doing these. Oh, I'm mixing the wrong decks here. These are so beautiful, guys. This is another Colette Baron deck. We can look at it for a second. This is art. I think this is art she actually did by hand. Not like a lot of her decks look like they're, I don't want to, not AI, but like Photoshop. Thank you, Spirit. I mean, Spirit didn't give me that word, but yes. Where is the book for this one? Oh, it doesn't matter. Here, we'll look at more art just because I don't have to rush off. Let's look at the art. I haven't used this deck often, so I'm glad I got it out tonight and that we rolled with it. And the club. You're welcome, Hillary. Thank you for showing up and supporting. I appreciate you. I almost didn't do a live tonight. I almost got pushed back to tomorrow, but I had a personal cancel. Somebody canceled their personal reading, so I found a little window for you guys. I didn't have to push it back. I was worried if I was going to push it back, I wasn't going to want to do it. That I was going to do it tomorrow. And then I found the window so that I didn't have to push it back. So And now I gotta go find the time to just be, apparently, which is funny because look on the bottom here. All the time in the world. You got all the time in the world. You guys give yourself. I was done reading. I just wanted to look at the art, but it's pertinent. It's fitting. Having enough time and time management. Yeah. Give yourself enough time to do things, to do nothing too, is what I'm hearing. You know, you have all the time in the world to enjoy where you are. Grace within the chaos. This artwork is so great. So I think that, like, I'm so used to seeing all of her Photoshop decks that this is a real special treat to see, like, her actual. I don't know if she was the artist in this deck. I didn't see anything else on it. Sorry, guys, let's read together. No, it's illustrated by Colette. So this is her actual artwork, guys. And not just her. She's, you know, I think you guys know what I mean. She's usually got a lot of like collage type style. Or like generated. You know what I'm saying? Does that... I know what I'm saying, but I love these. They have a totally different vibe. The alchemy of poison. Yeah, that happens in those in-betweens, huh? Transformational lessons, reclaiming personal choice, radical forgiveness. Ooh. Don't they, Selma? I love these. What is holy? What is true? Appreciation, witnessing. That's what sometimes when people ask me what it is that I do, like to me, it feels like the witnessing. It's like I try to give us space, not just for myself to be expressive, but for the people that are in the community with me, you know? Like that opportunity to connect and to talk about what we're healing collectively, talk about what we're struggling with collectively, talk about what we're tackling, growing with, talking about the areas where we're winning. I think that was one of the huge lessons in tonight's readings for me. It's like allowing myself to embrace and talk about the places where I'm winning without feeling like it makes me a target. I think that's what it was with being vulnerable today. It's like it's a very strange thing when it's like you want to share things that are making you happy. And like it almost makes you feel targeted. That's a weird vulnerability wound that I personally am working on healing. You know what I'm saying, Hillary? Does that make sense? Like, holy cow. Oh, I don't know about what's going on in Egypt right now. Sorry, this was a collective reading and I really didn't pick up on that at all. I really, you know, I'm not much of a war person. Like, I apologize, but I'm really more about what are we healing than what are we dreading. I mean, we do talk about the blockages. I suppose that would be one of them coming up if it were to happen. So, you know, I hope not. I will send some love everybody's way. Yeah. Order in the forest. What does that say? Releasing resentment, making amends, cleansing. Maybe not. No, maybe there's an opportunity for growth there through the resolution. In the last reading, there was this whole thing. Oh, my ear just started ringing as soon as I said that. And the last personal I did for today, there was a thing about revealing versus, I can't remember what the other word was now. Resolution. Sorry, there was a lot of revealing over resolution going on in that reading, and it was something that was notable. So there may be something collectively where things are being revealed to you. I just saw 1313 at the top. So collectively, there are things being revealed. Okay, this might be where those triggers are, where the things that are getting the collective feeling a little exhausted, tired, scared, right? And we're being asked to recenter and focus back on the things that are bringing joy, things that are encouraging love and growth and expansion in your life, things that are encouraging learning, even the hard lessons, guys, even the hard lessons. Show up for them. Show up for them in joyous, happy, open, and ready ways, which is easier said than done. So, on that note, I think I'm going to say goodnight, guys. Absolutely love you. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for all the likes and the subscribes. Thank you for showing up and just interacting and enjoying this live with me. Come back on Sunday. On Sunday, I will do practically personals where I will keep a list and we will first come, first serve us some readings. It'll be so fun. You're welcome, Cynthia. Thank you. Thank you, Powered Faith. Thank you, Selma. Thank you, Big 1111, and Hillary, too. I don't want to miss anybody. Thank you to Free the People. I know you popped in. Thank you, guys. 1515 at the top. So, and I just saw 4141 on the counter. So I don't know if you're into numbers this week, but or at all in general. I am. I'm thinking I need to start playing the lotto. All right, guys. I love you, and I'll see you on Sunday. Bye.